So the most important thing about tasting a beer is to learn to know yourself a little bit, to learn to know a little bit about your senses, to know how your mind works, how your nose works, how your tongue works. So you have to, first thing you do with a beer is you take the glass in your hand, you have some beer in it, give it a sniff. And you don't want to sniff like about how a dog sniffs. Just short sniffs, not too much, because you can overload yourself. And then really pay attention to those aromas. And one of the tricks is that you're always trying to identify aromas. So if you smell fruitiness, what kind of fruit? And always looking for more details. So is it white fruit or red fruit or berries or tropical fruit? And then think about that and try and if you can get in one of those little memories, you have a little memory flashback where you find yourself in a candy store or at grandma's house, think about what was there, because those are often your best clues and you can usually pull some really good words out of that experience. So then you take a sip, let it sit in your mouth a little bit, roll it around, think about it, pay attention. That's the most important thing, to just pay attention and try and describe, try and think about what those aromas are, and then let it go down the back of your throat kind of slowly, close your lips, breathe out. And that'll come back up your nose. It's something we, in the tasting world, called retronasal tasting. And you'll get a whole flood of impressions that may be different than what you get from smelling through your nose or on your tongue. And it's a lot of, it's this great experience we call flavor, which is when your brain puts taste and aroma and mouthfeel, and maybe even some other stuff all together, and we experience it at flavor. And so that's sort of the basics of it. Lather, rinse, repeat. You know, it's really, it's about practice, it's about paying attention. I always tell people, if you want to be a better taster, when you're driving around in your car with the window open, what are you smelling? You know, we go through our lives so much by just ignoring things. And if you really pay attention, like, what are they cooking over there? Oh, they're washing cars over here. Oh, they're doing a roof over here. Oh, they cut down a tree. And just to be aware all the time and think about what's going on and what are you smelling. And if you're eating beer or eating food and drinking beer, like, what's that taste like to you, right? Because we're doing that all the time, and people, you could go to a dinner and do a pairing thing, but you're doing it already, so just pay attention and you know, kind of think about your impressions, take some notes if you want to really be geeky about it. It's helpful to do that if you really are serious about being a taster. Learning to take notes is a really important thing also. So that's a 2-minute lesson on beer tasting from Randy Mosher. So hope that's good.